Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy KJ. Um, kind of wanted to put up a video because I've been getting a lot of questions on my channel in regards to Full Sail, which happens to be a online school catered toward music producers, um, visual arts, graphic designers, things of that nature. Um, the entertainment era. And the popular question that I get is in regards to financial aid. They say, well, financial aid is a bit much. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Is it worth it? Um, I would say it depends on your need, how bad you want it, how bad you want to advance in your career. Um, Obviously, everybody have their own preferences as to how much they want to pay and the different programs or loans they are willing to take out. Um, for any school of that matter, uh, I don't think that there's any school you can go to that will be cheap and get the type of tools and knowledge and the degrees that you can get at Full Sail. I could be wrong, but you know, most schools are around the amount that most of us cannot afford. I mean, who has thousands of dollars? Who has 50 grand? Who has 70 grand laying around and just say, okay, I want to go to school? And, I mean, most schools are pretty much expensive. It's just um, how bad you want to go and advance in your career, right? So, to me, um, this is January 2013, just to be clear, anybody who's looking at this, there's 32 courses that you must complete when attending Full Sail online, their music production program. I've completed over a year worth of courses. It's a course like almost every month. It's like four weeks long. I'm at my 25th course, which means I have 7 more courses to go. So um, I think I'm relevant enough to speak on this subject. Hands down, I'm enjoying myself. I'm learning new material. I must say that I've been producing, in the music. I've been playing drums forever since I was born, but I've been producing music for maybe over 10 years now. So I have a little bit of experience, getting out there and doing things on my own. Um, those things that people are not willing to tell me, you know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of bump my head on my own and things like that. And to go to school and learn that the information that I know is still the same. It's just different ways that they are teaching it, and the information is relevant. In fact, they go more into details about what copywriting is, or what publishing is, or music theory and the music history. Being a producer, they are going to allowing you to step out of your element and producing music that you never touched before. Maybe you a reggae guy, or maybe you just straight hip hop and that's all you know. Well, when you go to Full Sail, you're gonna tap into some rock, you know, um, you might tap into a little funk. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some different elements, and that's just to round you. You know what I'm saying? Make you a well-rounded producer. Because you can't really be a producer and you only know one aspect of the music. You have to know um, how to copyright your music and how to do it properly, and um, where to go in regards to attorneys, and how to submit your music, who to talk to, or when you find a mechanical license, who do you search for, what publishing company you look that up. You know what I'm saying? Like different things like that. A lot of these things I already knew, but like I say, going to school definitely, I was able to go a little bit deeper in depth as to some of the stuff, and then also a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot of stuff, and here's the other thing that a lot of people won't tell you. Um, when you go into Full Sail, and this is probably the part that people are gonna kind of fought with me about, but what a lot of people fail to realize when you apply for Full Sail, okay, Full Sail, I can learn music, I can do my thing, I be doing these beats, you know what I'm saying, and I want to go to school and get a degree, and that's good, that's real cool, but you have to sort of have a musical background or be willing to learn and be patient with the information that is being taught, because um, this is not a beat making course or beat making program. This program actually goes in depth further into music theory. You must have music theory. In order to be called a music producer, you must know music theory. You got to at least know the C scale, which is the easiest scale ever. But I'm saying, like, stuff like that, you want to learn scales. You want to learn the circle of fifth. You want to learn how to, or what a oboe is, or you're gonna have to learn how to arrange the different string pieces. Like, you got to know what a upright or a double bass is, or a cello, or violin or viola. You know what I'm saying? What is a French horn? Have you ever heard that before? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the entire musical. Um, it just makes sense if you're gonna go to a school and it being music production. I think that the typical music producer has the wrong idea about music production. I mean, you have to have musical theory. Um, with that being said, like I said before, you have to have some type of musical background. Like for me, for instance, I've been playing drums for years, and I had the chance to play with the band, you know, and when I went to high school, I was a part of the band. I was a part of the percussion section, and we had to learn how to read, which requires music theory at that time. I was playing the bell part. You couldn't just only just bang on the snare drum or hit the bass drum, or if you good at playing drums, play the drum set. But um, they're gonna switch you on the vibes. You got to know how to play the xylophones. You know what I'm saying? You got to get on the bells, and you got to hit the timpanis. The timpanis ain't doom, doom, doom. That ain't all you doing. You got to know how to set the timpanis at certain notes. You know what I'm saying? There's a foot pedal that changes the timpani. You tune them. You got to know how to do that, and all that requires music theory. So that I have a little bit of advantage of, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, some of the courses I'm taking is getting pretty challenging, but it's helping me. And for the type of person that I am, um, I'm always willing to learn and to go forward, and as far as I can in music, I'm always constantly trying to create and find my own sound. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I want to be me. I want to be my unique self, and I want to be so great at what I do that there's others that dig my sound, dig what I'm doing, and wants to you know replicate what I'm doing. You know, yeah. So I hope I clarified a lot of the things that were said about Full Sail. I think it's a great school. Like I said, I'm on the 25th course, so I mean, you can take it how you want it, but after 10 years of doing music and me trying to complete the entire program, that says a lot. I will graduate. I will walk across the stage and obtain my bachelor's degree in science. Yes, I will. And after that, I'm going to obtain my bachelor's, well, not my bachelor's, my master's. You know, so I'm trying to, you know, trying to do what I can with the time that I do have. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got any questions or comments or whatever, put them in at the box below, and I'll try to answer you as soon as I can. All right, holla back.